Hello everyone. Today I will be presenting on the topic Perspective Projection and Vanishing Point. This presentation is submitted by Kanak Agrawal from Computer Science, 3rd year, at Acropolis Institute of Technology and Research, Indore. In this presentation, we will explore the concept of perspective projection, its basic principles, and its mathematical representation. We will also understand different types of perspective projections, such as 1-point, 2-point, and 3-point perspective. Additionally, we will learn about vanishing points and discuss why these concepts are important and where they are used in real life. Perspective projection is a method used to represent three-dimensional objects on a two-dimensional surface in a way that closely resembles how the human eye perceives the world. In this method, objects that are farther away appear smaller, and parallel lines appear to converge as they move into the distance. This concept is widely used in fields such as architecture, engineering drawing, animation, video games, and computer graphics to create realistic visual representations. The first principle is the center of projection, which represents the viewer's eye or camera position. All projection lines originate from this point and pass through the object onto the projection plane. The second principle is that distance determines size. Objects that are farther away appear smaller compared to objects that are closer. Finally, the appearance of the image depends on the relative distance between the viewer and the object, which determines the final shape and size of the projected image. Mathematically, perspective projection works by dividing object coordinates by their depth value, which is the z-coordinate. This process creates the illusion of depth on a flat surface. In computer graphics, this transformation is implemented using matrices in the 3D graphics pipeline. These matrices help convert 3D coordinates into 2D screen coordinates efficiently in rendering systems. In one-point perspective, all parallel lines converge to a single vanishing point. This type of perspective is used when the viewer is directly facing an object. Common examples include railway tracks, roads, and hallways, where all lines seem to meet at one distant point. It is ideal for representing scenes with depth along one direction. In two-point perspective, there are two vanishing points. This occurs when the object is viewed at an angle, rather than directly from the front. Each set of parallel lines converges toward its own vanishing point on the horizon line. This technique is commonly used for drawing buildings and objects viewed from a corner. Three-point perspective introduces a third vanishing point, usually for vertical lines. This is used when viewing objects from extreme angles, such as looking up at tall buildings or looking down from a height. It creates a dramatic and realistic sense of depth and is often used in architectural visualization and dynamic scenes. A vanishing point is the point where parallel lines appear to converge in a perspective drawing. It is not a real physical point, but rather a visual effect created by perspective. In most cases, vanishing points lie on the horizon line. They are essential for creating a sense of depth and realism in drawings and visual designs. Perspective projection is extremely important in many fields. In architecture, it helps in designing buildings with accurate proportions and spatial relationships. In animation and films, it allows creators to produce realistic scenes. In virtual reality and video games, it creates immersive environments that feel real to the user. In engineering, it is used for technical drawings and precise 3D modeling. To conclude, perspective projection is a fundamental concept used to represent three-dimensional objects on two-dimensional surfaces realistically. Vanishing points play a crucial role in achieving accuracy and depth in these representations. This concept is widely used across art, engineering, and modern digital technologies, making it an essential tool in both creative and technical fields. Thank you for your attention. I would now be happy to answer any questions. Thank you. Hello, everyone. Today I will be presenting on the topic Perspective Projection and Vanishing Point. This presentation is submitted by Kanak Agrawal from Computer Science.